Why memory tests? Younger cloned brain parts, feedback-free cultured, replace piece by piece, older brain parts. There are different degrees of rejuvenation that remain unchanged for decades. Old and young parts of the brain live together every day. During this time, the transmission of ego consciousness takes place imperceptibly. After around 90 years, the whole brain has been replaced. Everyday feedback is sufficient for the ego consciousness transfer to the younger parts of the brain. Actually, the ego is basically just the memory of everyday life, and living endlessly works because nature had integrated forgetfulness into the consciousness. Brains without feedback have no self-awareness of their own, only the potential. Memory is evidence of ego transference in option endless life. The aim was to determine the natural average memory capacity. However, right from the start, there was statistical fraud. Initially secretly memorizing, and then later selling expensive therapies for an allegedly better ego, the artificial intelligence of the complete monitoring also fooled. Better prepared and monitored tests produced honest statistics. Everything has been corrected in the current memory experiment. The positive result. In fact, ego transfer works naturally, and without expensive therapies. Even if you've forgotten about underground high-tech stays and are clueless about fantastic reminders to guarantee option endless life, the surgical plan worked. Without even noticing it, your whole brain has been replaced for rejuvenation. One of the fantastic memory aids in the memory experiment is the thunder from the robot spaceship loudspeaker. Natural lightning does not cause thunder. Natural lightning is harmless and may ignite methane gas that forms over swamps. Reports of lightning damage, injuries, and deaths are really just high-tech world tricks. A harmless lightning bolt causes a fire because a fire preparation was ignited by remote control. Fire preparation was brought into position by an LCD screen camouflaged drone with silent ion propulsion guided by artificial intelligence. Apparently by lightning injured or killed creatures are in fact victims' preparations. Mobile high-tech power sources that were silently positioned with ion propulsion carried out the fraud. The victims were all-person expert cyborg double. Another high-tech provocation for the fantasy history book in the memory experiment Histo. The German physicist person expert cyborg George Wilhelm Richmann was struck by lightning on July 26, 1753 during one of his thunderstorm electrical experiments in St. Petersburg, and very likely killed by a hidden mobile power source. Thanks to high-tech complete monitoring with AI, the security network can react in good time. Because of this, worldwide and for millennia, no ego consciousness has died. If a death experience occurs, the sensor sounds the alarm. Flying robots are there on time and fly the lifeless victim into space 0G. Stored lifelessly, one waits until the body swap,